Go on ahead. Let's
Go.
get to a base.
All right. Get it good on base, get it going, you know what I mean.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Wooski? Things may seem a little unstable. Welcome to Burkarito 1 Gaming. The biggest reason is because there are a couple filters that are in play. That is loud. There are a couple filters that are taking over my stream now, as you can tell. That there is a nice blurred background. Not necessarily a new setup, I just moved. Well, let me rephrase that. I didn't move, I just moved from one room to another and incorporated an entire background. Instead of having a blank wall, I moved out into my living room, moved my couch into my spare bedroom, and here I am. And that is the way we're doing things now. I need to shrink this because this is going to kill my FPS. Hopefully that'll work. But hope you guys had a great Friday night, having a good Saturday. I had to work this morning, so kind of sucked. But I got off at probably 10, so I was out pretty early, which is good. Gonna be playing a different game tonight. I forgot to change it, so it's still gonna show Satisfactory. It's not what we're playing. It'll be a surprise. If you don't know the music that's playing and you don't know the actual game that is getting ready to be played, I don't know what to tell you. I'm making some quick adjustments real quick. Nope. Close. It's not, well, let me see. It's sort of in the same realm as Marvel, but it's not. It's a completely different genre of gameplay, and it's a game that I usually don't play, but I have been addicted to the first part of it, and I think this is so far one of my favorite games that I've played so far. I just hope my computer can handle everything, because this is probably one of the higher good. Oops. Oopsies. All right. I think we're set now. At least I hope. Photo mode contest. How do I do that? What is this? And no, I'm not switching over yet, so don't worry. I know you can't see anything. Just making things are set. But we are going to make one change, and I'm going to mute real quick. All right. Well, let's see if... So, the new game that is being played is... and if it shows up, hopefully I don't have to touch anything, but it probably won't. And of course it doesn't there it is. Star Wars Outlaws. It is one of the newest games that got released a week or so ago. But I'm been addicted to this along with Satisfactory, but I've been wanting a storyline game for a while. I just haven't found one that I actually enjoyed playing, so.
Always there when I need you, Nix. Okay. How do I get out of here?
Ah! Okay, that's not what that's not what I had in mind. I didn't realize I was...
Stay sharp, Nix. Get ready, Nix.
Oops. Don't burn yourself. It hurts.
There's gotta be a way out. Don't make a sound, Nix.
I want a death mark on her now. I promise a fortune for whoever can bring me her head. There'll be nowhere in a galaxy she can hide from me.
Well, something tells me not to walk directly through that fan. Shoots power. Oh, duh. That was easy.
Please don't be a trash chute. That's 2 jobs gone sideways next. This is way beyond bad luck. Okay, Nix, new plan. We're gonna steal that ship and fly out of here. Yeah, sounds risky to me too. Get that barrel. Carefully.
Hold on. What was that? What's going on? That's weird.
No, it was definitely something.
Nix, hit that barrel.
I'd stay away from that thing.
No. He is still waiting on the response from them. We were trying to find everything we could to figure out what was going on. From what I remember, he had some, what he was telling me, he had some stuff going on too that we think it was just kind of the universe telling him not to do it, but he said he woke up this morning and tried it again and nothing changed. Ow. But we still think it was kind of a because of the amount of stuff that he's got going on personally. God dang. I don't remember this game. I don't remember this part being this hard.
What is that thing?
How'd you get over here so fast?
Thanks, Nix. to go. She's wounded. Shoot her!
I quit. Probably. It's probably exactly what it was. I hope he sees that.
If you say so.
Let's blow that up.
Should we blast this thing?
Nice one, Nix. You ready, Nix? They won't stop.
Just run to the ship. Stop trying to fight them.
Just like flying a speeder, right, Nix? Nope. That's not it. Sorry. That's fun. Hang on. Ha! Got it. Barrier's down. Here we go. Whoa! Okay, a little close. Almost there.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Good job, Kay. Way to steal a ship that's not yours after robbing a mansion.
No, 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 no! More, you piece of scrag! Toshara. I'll take anywhere. We're okay. We're okay.
And that's how you know a game's gonna be decent. As if the intro of the game is played before the actual name of the game shows up. I've never had a bad experience with a game with that.
We made it. Somehow. Come on. Huh, hello.
I'm sorry.
Strange.
I'm sorry. I thought you were one of them.
His name's Nix. Come on now. It's not a cat. I don't even know what it is.
Lots of new friends today.
She sure has been getting shot at a lot recently. I don't know if I like this.
Hey, we don't have to do this.
We aren't leaving without that scrap.
Okay, a form of Red Dead Redemption with Deadeye. Alright, I guess. So this is a Galactic Red Dead. That's what I'm getting now. Oh. Read the stuff. Read the stuff, Burkerito. Read the stuff. Go talk to the mechanic. Really?
Good work handling those bandits.
Who are you and what do you want?
And to be in a weird,
Okay, you're mad about the pipe. I didn't think anyone survived the
weird
crash,
angle
but
to
you
talk
did.
to him.
So now I'll help you.
I don't need help. I'm getting out of here.
How? You're an off-worlder, and this ship of yours isn't gonna fly anytime soon. But lucky for you, I'm a mechanic.
How many credits are we talking?
I mean, a few, mostly for parts. But good news, Tashara is a great place for someone with your skills. There's a Pike underboss named Gorak. Talk to him.
And he'll give me work. Got it.
That speeder in your ship will get you to Miragana City easy.
If my ship's gutted when I come back, I'm gonna hunt you down.
Waka. My name's Waka.
I'll hunt you
Waka.
down, Waka.
Walker the mechanic. All right. Wonderful.
All right. Let's take a look.
Be nice to know there was stuff here before I start to take off
Wow.
running. Good God.
Nice.
Looks like I may be, may have to drop the resolution here in a minute because I didn't realize it's not bad, but it's choppy enough that I don't like it.
Whoa! This thing has some kick. Oh, okay, we're alive. We fix the ship, get to the core worlds, and land a big score.
Of course we're going to take it off this thing because this seems why it's there. Okay, so probably shouldn't do that.
More of those bandits? Oh, come on! You alive back there, buddy? I know. What are we doing?
I don't even know what we're doing. Uh-oh. Whoops. We're going to send that one to the replay. Oh, I need to adjust that. Oh, I didn't
me.
Persistent? Get to Miragana. That's pike turf. You'll lose him there. And, what do I call you?
It's Kay.
All right, Kay. You'll find Gorak upstairs at McCall's. It's the most popular cantina in the city, so you can't miss it.
Wow, look at this place. Must be Miragana.
I think I'd like to live in Miragana. You know, we were talking the other night about where I would
All
want to
right,
live.
Wanda. What do you get out of this?
I think
I don't
somewhere
trust
with a
Charity.
Star Wars planet.
Do you know what this baby is? It's an EML 850. Custom job. Check the logs and even found a name. The Trailblazer.
The Trailblazer? So?
So this ship is special. You don't get it. Give me some new fuel injectors. With those, at least we'll be able to fly.
All right, all right. I'll figure it out.
Oops. There's a wall there. Maybe I was supposed to go there. I don't know where I was supposed to go. Get off the bike. Get off the bike. Off the bike. That's the map. Is it not the same button? Why is it not the same button? Who does things like that? That's what I was pressing. Oh, I'm an idiot. You gotta hold it. Okay. Makes sense. I'm a straight up idiot. You hold it. Ooh, stormtroopers.
No contraband.
Excuse me.
Taking out a capital ship in the Altia system. Commander Folimar stated the battle is a brisk reminder of the Empire's superior force. The Empire keeps pushing the boundaries of wild space, with the Imperial Survey Corps reporting a
Oh, get out of my way.
Let me see some identification.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You're Torrin Valerio Nup?
That's me.
All right, move along.
Sure. Sure, we'll go with that.
Glad I got that fake identity card.
Both,
Here are my scan docs.
I think. Because they don't necessarily go out and attack anybody. They're not like Darth Maul and Darth Vader where they just, I mean, granted they don't just randomly attack people either, but
Smash your face in.
Try it. If the troopers don't get you, the Pike Center will swim. Which do you think would be more forgiving?
warned you about the solar winds.
Okay, so up into the boats. Uh-huh. Nope, that's not it. Didn't even see that door.
You looking for a way in with the Pikes?
I don't know, am I?
Hey, you want to meet Gorak, Pike underboss? I got a VIP invite to his private suite. Only way to get up there. You interested? I'll give you a deal.
What do you think? What do you think, Whiskey? Should I take it or should I not take it? Because I think I can already get up there because of the mechanic, but I don't know. I don't want to waste my credits on something that may not happen if I can get up there already. Because I feel like if I pass it, I won't be able to buy them to get in there.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, thanks. Enjoy the suite. Tell him I say hi.
Okay, cool. Good call. Enjoy the atmosphere. I'll be right back. I need a drink. And I wanted food. Not really food, but... Talk to the bartender.
Hey, I need to talk to Gorak.
You don't look like a Pike, and you're not getting up there without an invitation.
Oh, then it's a good thing I have this. A VIP invite.
I think someone took you for a ride, kid. VIP invite.
Oh, I was just testing your security. Gorak will be. Never mind.
Of course, it's always about sneaking into places.
Must be a way to sneak up there.
Corrupt Imperial officer. May have to use the corrupt officer.
Hey, VIPs only.
I don't know if I lost anything either buying that. I knew there was something fishy about it. That's why I really wasn't gonna do it, but
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know if I can. Try it though. He probably already took off.
And that ticket scammer's gone. Of course.
Come on now. Should have known that was going to be the case. I knew he wasn't going to be there, so I didn't go back. Screw you, redhead. Should have just let me in. Now I'm going to find a way in anyway. Don't worry, I will.
All right, let's go see Gorak.
Oh, okay. I know where I'm at now.
That looks like an underboss.
This is Governor Thornton's city, not yours.
Drag him out. And tell the governor the payments will not increase.
So,
I don't know you.
I'm gonna do that to that guy.
What? You never make new friends?
I have enough friends.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay me to hang out with you.
She's funny.
Waka sent me. He said, you might have some work?
What a disappointment.
Hey, wait! What's your problem?
Smart enough to get into my suite, careless enough to use Walker's name. You're new to this world. Come back when you're not.
Fair enough.
What a waste of time. Good boy.
I think the bartender's gonna yell at me now.
Stealing from a Pike underboss. First day? Easy. Name's Donka. I'm a broker for every job on this moon.
Not many syndicates where I'm from.
Hey, this is legitimate business. Mirogana is special, kid. Empire keeps this cantina neutral. But beyond these walls, it's war. You want to survive? Know the players. Look there. The Pikes have the most say, thanks to Gorak. Cutthroat, political. They pay up to play favorites with the Empire. Then, Crimson Dawn. Hungry for Gorak's kingdom. Crafty, sneaky. you see is what you get. Out here, you live and die by your reputation. That said, a friend needs a little something stolen from Gorak's private base. Some information he'd hate to get out.
And who's hiring me to steal from the top syndicate in town?
Sorry, kid. In or out. That's all you get.
Tell your client K-Vess is in.
Cute. Desperate, but cute.
Thank you. I am pretty cute. Welcome to the underworld. Oh, of course. It's literally just like Red Dead. And Assassin's Creed. I like it. Oh, that's ugly. Not gonna be a Hut cartel. Don't know who I'm gonna go for yet. I gotta figure out what they offer, though. That's the problem. I gotta figure out what they're all gonna offer before I decide who I'm gonna build rep with. I feel like Kay could be a Dawn, though. A Crimson. I stole from Pike, so. Or, sorry, Gorak.
K-Vess, Gorak's base is in the Pike District. Find the back entrance, slice the terminal in his tower. Steal the file marked SK01. Good luck.
Who? Oh, wait, are you the one who hired me? Hello? Okay. Hey. Waka, thanks for the help. You almost got me killed.
Guess Gorak still remembers me.
Just tell me how to get into his stronghold.
It's in the Pike District. The main entrance is next to that imp checkpoint at the city entrance. That place is full of opportunities for someone like you. But if you're on the Pike's bad side, they won't let you just walk in.
I'm sure I can handle it.
Just gonna walk right through it.
Hey, you!
No.
All right, I'm out of here.
How come Nick's got to go in, huh? Nick's got to go in. Okay. Oh, all right.
Hey,
Calm down.
You were right. They won't let me in.
There's another way. A vent's around the corner nearby. But Kay, if they see you...
I know. It'd be bad.
I can't shoot when I'm in a territory. I actually tried to pull my gun out, but it didn't work. Guess I'm not allowed to. He said there was a vent down here. I don't see the vent. Either that or he said it was somewhere else, but. Want to bet? I'll find a way through.
Have to start somewhere.
Oh, careful. I don't even know what he said.
I've been told you arrived. There's a way in on the second floor terrace. It will take you where you need to go.
Okay. How long have you been watching me? Right.
all over the place. So there's gotta be a way through here. Come on, turn around.
This looks like the way in. We'll be okay next. Yeah. Now, how do we get up there?
Oh, that's easy. I'm just gonna go up there. What? should have done that, though. That's the problem. Really? Oh my god.
Get the button, Nix. Good one.
Makes sense.
Oh, all right. This'll work.
Guess I'm gonna go through the strange hole in the pipe. Seems like the easiest way to go.
Nix, over there.
How'd you do that? Uh-oh.
Okay, what can we do here next? Hey, hold this open.
Oh, really?
Nix, hold this for me, okay? Good boy, Nix. Let's go.
Nix, snatch that.
You doing okay, buddy? We just gotta do a few jobs like this before we hit it big, alright? This pike operation looks huge. They must have a sweet deal with the Empire. There's the tower. That energy barrier might be a problem, though.
Oh, this is.
Clear. In y va.
Attack! Keep moving, Nick. They're headed for us. Watch out, Nick.
Block the exit! Hold the area!
These guys don't stop.
Move up! Do not let up!
Take cover!
Get her! Search over there! We lost her! Come on! Search the area!
Whew, I think we lost him.
Strange.
Do you see anything?
Come on out.
She has to be here. Keep looking.
Where could she have gone? I do not see her.
Nix, blow that up.
What is that thing?
That is not good.
I don't even know if the
Keep an eye out.
bushes are actually doing anything.
Me, Joker! Let's go back.
Go get him, man.
Nobody here.
We're pinned, Nick. We are doing this the hard way.
Oh no! She's injured!
Hmm. I think there was a spot that I missed that I could have gone and avoided that. Avoided all of that.
Just a couple more days.
Wreck that terminal, Nix. Okay.
Whatever that did. It depends. One, if I can actually choose whether or not there is a difficulty. This one, I don't think there was. I think this was just a straight up. Oh, no. So right now everything's on regular. It didn't ask me if I wanted to choose whether or not I could, when I started this. Huh. What's that? Remove guiding color. Duh. Makes it a whole lot easier. Take away the yellow, you can't find where to go. That's what's fun. But it kind of depends on the game too. This is one of those, like, I don't, even when I'm playing GTA, I'm not, even though I'm using mouse and key, when it comes to gun games, I suck at it, and it's because of my hand. I can't control my hand well enough, and my hand tightens up around the mouse, so I don't have a fluid movement, which is normally why I play controller if I'm playing a first-person shooter or even a third-person, like GTA or this one. But I don't have the dexterity in my hand to control the mouse very well. So I usually don't play shooter games unless I can use a controller. Which I haven't even tried if I could do it with this one. So let's just see. Let's see if it'll let me. Nope. Because I don't think this is a oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Well, that may just make life easier.
All right, Nix, go get him. Take him down, Nix. Right that, Nix. Okay, guess there's another one of these things.
No one there.
It is over. Back to it.
Oh, whoa.
Back to it.
Get him, Nix. Follow my lead, Nix. Did it. Who cares if they saw us? Let's go, let's go! That, Nix.
Do not give in!
Ow!
She's injured! Take her out!
Even on controller. These guys are just generally hard. Taking several hits of a gun that I can't really do much with it.
Okay, let's get up that tower.
Okay. Nothing is going to happen.
Nix, attack. All right. Hey, open that up. Good job.
Stormtroopers, though, they are easy to fool. I like that. I am more useful in action.
Get that open.
Oh, I never liked this poaching business. Animals are meh. They spit, they stink. Spies
All
are
right,
simpler.
Nix.
They
Go
does
get
not
'em.
bite.
Uh-oh. I didn't let him get to the alarm last time. Till now.
Weird things keep happening to me.
Jeez.
Okay, let's get up that tower.
I gotta move slower. I'm trying to rush it. Trying to rush what I know needs to be done.
One day at a time.
barrel. Carefully.
Get rid of it. Flee!
All clear.
Suppose it's nothing.
No one here.
Odd.
Nothing here.
Suppose it's nothing. The leader's body!
You guys just now noticed the body? Good job. Way to go. Way to go. They're so good.
I do not see anyone.
Looks odd.
Of course, all three of you would be right here.
Nothing here. Keep looking.
Suppose it's not. Looks clear.
Anyone see anything? Strange.
Oh, great. Now there's four.
Clear. Anything?
I
Nothing.
do not see anything.
Now what?
If it comes back,
It's done.
I will
Come
be
on.
ready.
I do not like this.
Oops.
Get back to it.
Blaster's down.
Can I manage both of them?
Let it go.
Hold me, Joker!
Come on.
Let's blow that up.
Well, you don't need to do that.
Okay, files. Gotta find a terminal. Hey, get that button, buddy. Nix, get that backed up.
Strange feeling. This is gonna be the part I mess up something.
No. This system has an alarm.
Yep, of course.
The file's just a spotchka recipe. Did I get played? Fine. I'll make this worth my while.
12 parts krill, 1 part bob, 1/2 akaba spice, 1/4 part kilodusha combine into a base ferment 8-10 cycle strain the mixture distill filter.
Ooh, encrypted file.
so I got those two. That one, that one. Oh, okay. That one, and that one. Nope. Similarities. Whoops. Alright, so I got that. I'll do that. Don't ask me. Don't ask me what those are. I have no idea. I don't know how to do that. Okay.
And you're sure this channel is secure, Mr. Shah? Please. Overthrowing someone like Gorak takes time. If I couldn't secure a channel, I'd be long dead. Don't call me Tislak. Well, Tislak, I'm old-fashioned. If I'm going to stab a friend in the back, I'd like to meet the person handing me the knife. Of course, Governor.
Of course.
And there's the alarm. Well, at least we got something. Oh, what'd we get into, buddy?
Did you understand it all?
They've locked down the elevator.
Of course I did.
Okay. We can climb.
Oh, can we? 'Cause that's not what I had in mind. Gonna send it.
Don't worry, Nix. The next job will be better.
Sure will. Keep telling yourself that.
Whoever triggered that alarm is inside. Seal the doors.
Everything's locked down. Get him, Nix.
Can I? Really? I can't have that gun?
Take him down, Nix. Go get him, buddy.
Yes, please. Thank you. Need that. Let's see.
Better than nothing.
Did I miss something? Oh, so much for being on the Pike's good side.
Let's get this open.
Didn't even see that.
Whoa. Watch your step, Nix.
Oh, okay.
I got this. I got this.
No joke. Either that or a new spaceship. I think that's what I need. Good one. Good one. Good job, Kay. Way to go. You're doing wonderful. Where'd my gun go? I'm not going down there. You're crazy.
Wow.
Alright, well.
I think we're good, Nix. Can't believe we pulled that off.
Oh. Okay.
Waka, how fast can you fix that ship?
I know. You want to get off to Shara. But fuel injectors don't come cheap. You get paid?
Maybe. You know anyone who'd buy proof that some Pike is trying to overthrow Gorak?
Gorak would. Just leave my name out of it this time.
The Imperial Navy have successfully seized the...
Go faster! They need support! If this is Crimson Dawn, Gorak will not be pleased.
You get a coupon and a high five. Yeah, probably. Probably won't even get the coupon. Probably be a scam coupon.
Gorak's favorite spotchka recipes. Did I pass your client's test?
Why don't you ask her yourself? Meet Valera of Crimson Dawn.
You the one I was talking to before?
You pulled it off. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. I heard you stole something much bigger than this. A ship.
Don't know.
Someone's
Like the
favorite
voice.
ship. Someone important.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Recognize her? Because Zarek Besh showed up with one of their best, asking a lot of questions.
Yeesh. A death mark from Zarek Besh.
What did you tell them?
Nothing. For now. You work for us again? It stays that way. The Pikes are on top here, and Crimson Dawn is making moves.
What do you think, Whiskey? Tell her? Or leave it? Because I've already done enough with Pike so far that I think it'd be it may be fairly easy to get into, but because it's the first encounter, I think that's going to be the line where it's going to be easier to get into Pike and have more trust with them, even though I stole from Gorak. Whereas we haven't encountered Hut yet, but I don't know. I'm kind of digging Crimson Dawn. All right. I already got the ring from Gorak. We're going Crimson.
You want to, make a move? One of Gorak's men is planning to betray him. Pike higher up, named Tizlek Shar.
Really?
Hey, look at you. Playing the game. You're learning.
Here. Some fuel injectors for that ship you don't have. These should help you get off Toshara.
So you know everything.
That was a good move.
Just the things that are important to us.
Probably wouldn't have
Hear
got
from
those
me
fuel
soon,
injectors
so
with Gorak.
try to stay alive. Oh, and one last thing.
Yeah?
Bram's leg is healing nicely.
Thanks.
You're in our world now, Kay. Keep sharp.
Baka, I got those fuel injectors. Time to go.
That was fast. What's the rush? The Trailblazer needs time. Attention.
No rush. I just, want to keep moving.
Fine.
Either that or Crimson Dawn was the
Ugh, I'll talk to Danka.
like leading
But it doesn't have to be perfect. Just
leading
make it
group
work.
to go with.
So, Danka, got more work for me?
Maybe. You got an ion blaster? I need someone to hit a stash for me, but you'll need time to get inside.
I can mod my blaster. Been doing it for years. Just need the parts.
You know what? I got a contact, a Pantoran named Velo. Owns a pawn shop nearby. I'll tell him you're coming.
Really? I mean, thanks, Danka.
Yeah. You get that blaster working, call me. And Kay, I'm not the only one who'll give you work. Take a breath, ask around. There's always some action to find out here.
Kay.
How do you know my name?
Yeah, seriously.
I keep an eye out for new talent. Name's Varric, and I've got a real job for you.
Oh
I hope a real job means real credits.
It does for the Hutts. The Pikes are muscling in on Jabba's creature smuggling business.
Nope.
Stealing his
Not right.
Front or no?
You'll get paid.
That works too.
Those
Not right now. No change in Hut yet. No change in group yet. always.
Another round of your finest one. You're the craziest ones ever from the galaxy.
Eric's contacts out on the step. Feel like going for a ride next?
What do you have?
How's it going?
Nothing I care for. When in doubt, sell stuff.
Thank you.
See you around. Everything you need and
Excuse you. Excuse you. Dickweed.
Hey, you Bilo? Donka sent me.
Ah, yes. I heard you were coming.
He probably would have sold me more stuff, but sell you that ring. I don't even know what I needed. Buy an iron case. Okay.
Great. And, got any ion energy converters for blasters?
You're new around here. It's not legal. Only syndicates have hardware.
Oh! Okay, right. Waka, I need a black market part for my blaster.
You're gonna have to steal that. Either from the Pikes or Crimson Dawn. If they trust you, they'll let you walk right into their turf. But if they don't...
I gotta keep it quiet. I get it.
Of course. Like Syndicate, Crimson Dawn's easier to get to. And they already trust me, so. Crimson Dawn. I already built my trust with them, so.
Listen to yourself. You're stuck in the past, just like father.
seriously? We both know Jashar is better off without the Empire.
This must be Crimson Dawn territory.
Nice to see a real professional.
Hey, Waka. Where would Crimson Dawn stash their blaster parts?
I heard they got a big safe house full of stolen gear. If they got it, that's where it'll be.
Holy. All right. Look at all those monies. Be back. Another drink. Okay. Thought you guys trusted me. Why don't you trust me? You watch yourself. Tramp.
Hey.
Keep this quiet.
Not quite. So it's
My zone's clear. All clear.
okay. So it's
Much to do, yes.
I wonder what's happening.
Oh, only the best for a friend of Crimson Dawn.
All clear. Boring, honestly.
Worst planet I've ever been on.
oh boy. Immediately get their trust, and I'm about to break it.
This part of the job. This is a favor. This is the worst assignment.
Waiting around.
Nix, the lover.
Lever for what? Oh, is it the fan? Okay, so it was the fan. Alright.
Observation's part of the job.
No, we don't talk about her predecessor. Nothing to report. At least I'm almost done here. My zone's clear.
Hold that down, Nix.
I'm surrounded by incompetence.
The Dawn has bigger plans for that.
Or
Must
just
be the
fall.
safe house.
Use the ladder, but go ahead and jump down anyway. It's easier.
Hey, this will work.
Well,
Your intel was good.
since
Alright,
I'm
what's the
here.
part? You got a workshop or something I can use?
I'll do you one better. There's a workbench on the Trailblazer I got up and running. I've also moved her to a proper dock at a settlement called Jauntis Hope. Somewhere nicer, more comfortable.
Okay. This could be useful.
Tells the bachelor to wager is placed on. Good one. Way to go, Kay. Good at that.
Nix, get that for me.
What?
Her? She works for us.
Finest wares in the galaxy. Finest shop in the galaxy.
Copy that. Not my sector, not my problem.
Would you like to see something special?
Nope. Got a spacecraft to fix.
guess this is life for us now, huh, Nix? We're on our own. Like, really on our own. With a death mark. But we can lose it.
Excuse me.
Need to make enough to survive.
Excuse me.
Until we land a score so big,
Sorry. Knew it driving.
hold us back. Ever. We set for life. Let's go, Nix.
Oh. Whoops. Forgot about Pike.
Not bad, eh, Nix? Are you kidding?
Excuse me. Sit. Excuse me.
Give me a break. Don't just hope. Okay, so this is where Waka brought the Trailblazer.
Defend Tharden after the latest news.
What? You mean
Whoa. Check out the ship, Nix. Waka's been busy.
He did that all in the amount of time that I was over there? No way. I think my brother did too. Can't say that I did. My first car was a Honda. Honda Civic. Blue. No, it was an Oldsmobile. It was my grandma's car. And then I went to a Honda Civic. And then a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and then a
Yeah. You ready for those fuel injectors yet?
No.
can't remember the name of it.
Hold on to them for now. Pricey parts can disappear around here.
There's the workbench.
Oh yeah, that's a workbench, all right. Good job, Kay. Okay. How about a different image? There's not a whole lot going on in this one. What year? I didn't even see the message before. What did you do? Did you take it off a sweet jump?
Whew, haven't done that in a while. Dunka, my blaster's good to go. You gonna give me that job
That's
now?
not bad.
Yeah, Philo mentioned you'd stop by.
How many miles? Or how many miles when you got it?
The stash. Get inside and take what's in there.
All right, I can do that.
Good.
Go figure.
Find me in
It's always
Johnson's
a
Hope
drunk
when you're
driver.
done.
Never fails. I got hit by a grandma who was under the influence of medication. That was fun. Didn't get hurt. Nothing happened to the car, but she hit me. And I called the police. They came out. We pulled into the gas station parking lot. And the next thing the cop asked me was, well, what happened? I was like, well, she hit me. I mean, that was there's really nothing else that happened. Walked over, tried to ask her for her ID. Granted, this little grandma was like 72, maybe 73, and she tried to play it off that nothing was wrong with her, and she couldn't find her ID. The cop pulled her out and was like, all right, well, I didn't really know what happened. I walked off like I was standing off to the side while they did whatever they were doing. And he did a field sobriety right in front of me with her, but I didn't pay attention to it. I kind of turned around. I think I ended up calling my dad or my mom, let them know what happened. And next thing I know is this poor little grandma is getting put in cuffs and escorted back to the cruiser, and the cop and this little grandma walk by me, and the cop, no joke, looked at me, rolled his eyes, and kind of chuckled, and I laughed because I didn't know what was going on. I thought he was, I don't know, being mean to her. I really don't know what was going on. So got her back to the cruiser, put her in. He came back over to me and said, well, unfortunately, she's going to jail at 72. I was like, I don't think that's completely necessary. Like, can't we call somebody and have them pick her up? And he's like, no, because she's under the influence. I was like, oh, okay. Like what kind of under the influence? He's like, muscle relaxers and sleep aid medication. I was like, go figure. All right. Well, that sucks. So he said that she was fine, but because there was prescriptions that supposedly she said that she had taken right before she started driving, which was like 40 minutes prior. And he thinks that's why she hit me. I was like, he's like, do you want to press charges? I was like, no, I'm not going to be mean to the grandma. You're already putting her in a damn car and taking her to jail, apparently. I felt so bad, but I was like, I'm not going to let it go. Anytime I got into an accident, I've only been in like 3, but none of them were my fault. There was one that was my fault. And that was because somebody wouldn't let me over and I rear-ended somebody. But I'll always remember little old grandma going to jail for being under the influence. Oh boy. My FPS dropped on this. What the hell is that thing? That's a tank / cactus porcupine looking thing. Whee! Don't jump off the side of thing.
Broken, I think.
Been in 3. Oh, that's good at least. I mean, other than the fact that it's 3. Is that counting the drunk driver one too?
Tired of walking next?
Well, it's not bad though. I mean, 3 is still quite a bit. I mean, in a sense, I've technically been in 4, but only 1 was my fault. The other 3 weren't.
This is the location Dunk has sent me.
Ooh, that capacitor looks dead. Guess this is why I needed the ion mod. There we go.
Okay, you really do like.
Guess I'll just take these then.
Oh, okay, all right. All right. What's this? They managed inroads and Toshera. This will be the first mini credit deliveries you can expect from this operation. Let's also take a moment to thank you again, inspiring my life. Unlike those of the other HUD enforcers, I do not take that opportunity to lighten or pay as much as I can. Yours loyally, Varric. Good one. Way to go. Haven't figured out the... It's because I drive a lot, so I feel like the more I'm out there driving, the higher pro... It's true. I work in at a job that I'm dealing with truck drivers all the time, and they say that's the biggest, like, downfall is because they drive so much. They're more prone to getting into an accident.
Come on, there's a faster way.
But even the truck drivers said that it's not... They usually don't have an issue with it themselves. It's mostly everybody else because they think semis don't count for stuff that happens on the road. What? Yes. Does it pay? You're not gonna win like that, Kay. I'm just saying. I don't know if my FPS can handle it though. For some reason my FPS dropped because of the wind.
Hey, you look like you can handle yourself on a speeder.
I just hit the side of that wall. But yes, let's do it.
Sure, I could use the practice.
You're confident. Let's see if you have the skills to back it up.
How was that confident? I said I could use the practice, you dumb...
Looking for a race?
Oh, you want to play dirty? Okay, I see how it is. You are a violent. God. Maybe it's me, but pretty sure she keeps trying to hit me.
That's right, Nix.
Hey, nice racing. I'll get you next time, though.
Hey, who said there'd be a next time?
Oh, there's no way a speeder like you could resist a rematch. I'll see you around.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Probably won't race you again because you didn't pay me for it, so. You pay me for it, I'll do it again.
Gotta go, Nix. Here we go, bud.
Excuse me. Sorry.
We're too fast for him, Nix.
Excuse me. Ooh, I may actually have to call this game quits. My FPS has lost it on this one. I don't even know what it's at.
Empire is lying to you.
Oh.
Governor Thornton doesn't care about us. Just look at Miragana.
Nope, wrong button.
They're bleeding us dry. They call it taxes.
Yeah. Oh my dear God. My FPS is at 20.
They think they can push us around.
Ouch.
We can push back. Ignore me all you want. It won't make the Empire go away.
Where's my GPU at? My GPU was low. It's because this. Goddamn, man. Even when I change everything. And the problem is my GPU is overclocked too, and so it shouldn't have any issues. But this game has got a lot of detail to it. And I think I know exactly what it is. It's because my stream, my
Strong wind.
Good job, Kay. You already said that. It hasn't changed since we got here. My OBS has. I changed the resolution. I don't think I can change it while I'm live. But that's causing a big issue too. Because normally I output at 1080. But I thought, you know what, screw it. I'll turn it up. Just because I got the new camera. Which I didn't even get to show him when he was watching the other, last night or the night before when I streamed. I don't remember when I was streaming again. But I didn't show him. Let me see if I can change this real quick and then I'll. Oh, not while I'm live. Of course not. But my camera is very competitive to Henry's Ozbot. Mine's got AI tracking in it as well. And I could turn it on with hand gestures. Sometimes it'll listen, but then I just look like an idiot sticking my hand up in front of it. Come on. Read my hand. It's right there. See it? See it? See? Right there. Oh, okay. Whatever. Oh, now it does it. And I don't know if his is better or if mine's better. Mine tends to follow better, at least from what I see. At least I think it does. I gotta use the Force. If I don't use the Force, nothing happens. But then I gotta turn the camera back to its original position. Man, my GPU is struggling. And it's not even using that much power. It's only using 3%. And it peaks at like 7. My CPU is going off the charts though because of my OBS, which I know how to stop that. We'll disable the preview. Will that help? Probably not. It gave me about 4. Alright. Hey, look. A Roomba. Huh. Thought I was coming to talk to you. You just randomly sit with random people? God. Star Wars is weird. I feel like people just sit with random.
Dunka, hey, here's what I got. Some
Took
sort
you
of
long enough.
tracking transponder. Bunch of credits too.
Keep 'em. Wasn't after those anyway. Huts didn't want to pay tribute, so now instead of their little cash, this transponder will lead them straight to me.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
Don't worry. I'm good to those I can trust. Which is why I'm gonna give you a tip.
Let's see if I can get him in
A
here.
tip? Like,
I know he's
more
on
money?
his A trip or something.
I got some friends who could help you out. Get you a better slicing kit. Rig that speeder of yours. You'll have to track him down yourself, but that should be enough to get you started.
Thanks. I mean, information is more valuable than credits, right?
You know, you can keep those little revelations to yourself. Talk soon, kid.
New tricks. Okay, let's try this. New start. It was pretty easy. I mean, the biggest. So, you never met me prior to Burkerito 1 Gaming. I used to have another one. It was just Burkerito Gaming. And let me do this. And then oops, wrong button. I haven't got used to the way my layout is set up yet. So when I first started, a while back, which was like 4, maybe 5 years ago, I started streaming, and that at that point it overwhelmed me. And not necessarily because I didn't know what I was doing. It was just more the fact that this is such a TV production thing. And the stuff that I needed didn't come. Like, I didn't realize what all I needed, so it was overwhelming. Viewers, did you pull? So I was about where Henry's at now when he started, and I was basically at the same place because I started in 2019. Let's see, when did I start playing 5M? I think it was 2019. We'll say 2019. It may have been 2018, but either way, so before I rebranded, I was bringing in about the same average viewers that Hen brings in, and I started understanding what I needed to do, but I was still lacking a lot of the stuff that I needed to have, such as a decent webcam. Now I've got lighting, and it's a different perspective. Like, I mean, here, let me see if I can turn Insta back on. So this is the camera I started out with. I don't know if you can actually see it, but that's the one that I used before I got this one. And then come on, turn off, and off, and off, and there we go. And then when I started actually getting into the streams, when I was bringing in those types of viewers, or that amount of viewers, which was, most I had in one stream was probably 10. And it's hard to build. I mean, you really have to promote yourself, and the only way to really promote is by posting your content after you do it, like Hen does. And I haven't done that yet because I hate editing. I absolutely hate it. And oh man. So when I started back then, I didn't know how to do any of it. Like, I knew how to edit videos. I did videos all the time. And I'll have to, with Han, I'll have to do a video night of some of the stuff that I've done and talk about it, because I don't have any of the files anymore. I mean, I do, but they're all stuck on a hard drive. But the issue that I ran into was the interaction with those viewers. I didn't get a whole lot of chat. That's where I can say for you are a pro chatter. Like, you at least try to talk to the streamer and get their interaction to come through and talk to people, because that's the only way content's really made. I mean, it's easy for me to go in and do something like this and just turn off my camera and just let the game play. So we go back to the gameplay, and I do this. Oh, that was game capture. And then I turn the camera off and just play the game, which I did quite a bit. And then I had a real big issue just stopping the stream midstream and never actually continued out because I didn't have any viewers. So it was kind of like, what's the point of trying? Well, after a few years of taking a break and trying to figure out how it really worked, I realized that I needed good lighting, which has always been that way ever since I started TV production when I was in high school. And you need to have good lighting, you have to have good angles, you have to have good camera, you have to have all the stuff that makes streaming easy. And now I've essentially got all that. I kind of blew my own money on it, but I knew what I wanted to do. And it took me a while to get back into the stream. And so now I'm having to rebuild and rebrand it and basically build my content back up. And I had the followers. I become an affiliate, and it kind of fell apart because I just kind of gave up. But once Hen started, it made it easier for me to want to start doing it again, which was really cool to see him and push the way that he is now. So I'll always be proud of being a part of that. And he says that it was because of me and one of the other guys in his Discord, Dripply Droogly. He started streaming for a while and he wants to do it again, but oh my god, I ain't even been streaming that long. Why am I so fucking tired? But so I brought in the views. I gave up too quick, and it was because I didn't have anything. And that camera that you saw, that's the one I used for a while, and it's just not a very good quality. I mean, you can't see it right now the way that the camera is set and the overlay that I have, but that's the same camera. It's just now it's a filler for everything, so makes it easier to create a different angle shot and a better opener. But come on. I don't know if you've told him about it, but do it. I mean, the cool thing with this is, so I will say the biggest obstacle you'll face, unless you have a problem, if you don't have a problem with this to begin with, that's just talking to a camera. That's the hardest part for me. I hate just sitting here talking to a damn camera. Like, and I'm talking to a camera that is, let me see if I actually have a comparison of how big this camera really is. Oops. I don't think I do. I have something. Yeah. So this coffee pod is about the same size as the camera. So, I mean, right next to it, it's a little bit smaller, but that's about how big this webcam is. Whereas that one up there was probably a little bit bigger lengthwise of my glasses, which I don't wear these. You'll never see me wear these. But they lengthwise going up and down was about the same size as that camera. You think that camera would do better. Well, this camera's 100 times better than that camera. But it's that's the only thing that I have an issue with is I go and I look around. You know, I've got a 27-inch monitor up here. I've got a 24, which is a higher frame rate. And then trying to go from here back up to here, look at all my stuff, read my chat, and then back down to this tiny little camera. And I'll end up like looking away from it. I know where it's sitting because I follow the bar that goes down behind the monitors. And the camera's right there. But the fact that I can't see it up against the bar, that's the only thing that I have an issue with, is just sitting here talking to a camera. Because unless you have interaction with people, which you'll have it from me and everybody else in his Discord, even though he's got like 57 people in there, but only very few of them actually watch his streams, which is the sucky part about all of what we do. But if you do it, like, you know that me and Han will knock on your Twitch channel and try to collab with you. Like, that's something me and him are still trying to fix, because he keeps saying he wants to do it, he just doesn't do it. But that's the only downfall that I have with it now. Other than that, I like doing it. Like, I try to not miss any of my streams and all of that. Hold on. do it. Even though Kick isn't, in my opinion, it's not what it used to be or what people thought it was going to be. It was just a different platform. And it's not promoted as much as Twitch is now. It really never was, but do it. I say do it just in the sense of you won't know if you like it or not until you start doing it. That's the biggest thing that I had when I first started. And then when I rebranded, I knew it was what I wanted to do. And then I got into 5M and started playing GTA a lot. And then I kind of got away from it. And then I got into coding. And then I started doing a lot of development stuff for 5M, which we have our own server. I gave up on it because it cost a lot of money. This doesn't cost me anything to do other than the hardware. That's about it. But
bring him to me, and then we should be able to fly.
Finally. All right.
I say do it. As Burkerito would always say, I say
Go on ahead. Let's get to a base.
All right. Get a good on base, get it going, you know what I mean?
okay. Seriously, I can't focus on this game anymore. The storyline's too rich. I can't keep up with it anymore. So we're gonna jump. One, the game is killing my what in the tomfoolery? What just happened? What in... Holy... What is... Oh, the magnifier. Oh god, I scared myself. So the game just blew up over both of my monitors. And somehow I hit one of the buttons that turns my magnifier on, which I don't even use. Don't worry, we're gonna play Satisfactory. Don't worry, I didn't delete my other world. Well, I didn't delete the world. I deleted the base and moved to a different location because I found a spot that has a lot more stuff. Doesn't have a lot more stuff. It just has more of what I need in a closer proximity. So it's gonna be easier to get stuff to it, and hopefully my FPS won't fall apart and break. Cause my FPS has lost it tonight. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it. But I kind of cheated finding this place. I wrote... How the hell did you get in here? Go away. Get out of here. You can't even get it. I don't even know how you ended up in here. Much less how you're going to get out now. Other than that, I'm... Stab your leather back. So what I was gonna tell you before alien space invader took my base over, and now it's his, and I can't do anything. So I was like back over here where this water is, or whatever the void is here. And then I jumped on, I started flying around like I'm doing right now, and I jumped on I jumped on that flying thing with that giant stingray, whatever it is, and just rode him around. Like, I rode him all over the entire area that's visible right now, which is a pretty big area. And then we ended up over here. So I found this, and now I have 6, 7, 8. Thanks. I swear I hit it again. So I use a Stream Deck to go back and forth between scenes, but sometimes I don't actually press the button. So now I gotta explain this all over again. This woolly mammoth looking thing got in here somehow, and I don't know how. But I was originally over here by this little black void, and it was like right in here was where I was that I built the other base. So I tore it all down, and I jumped on that flying thing, stingray looking alien thing. And I flew him around basically how the map is opened up. So we flew around this way, and then around, and then over here, and then back over here. So I ended up in this area. Well, now I've got all this iron from there, 2 there, and 4 over here, and then 2 up there. And then I've got limestone there, limestone there. And then I've got coal somewhere. I just saw it. I didn't even realize there was coal up here. There's limestone there. Where's this coal at? Where'd it go? I think it was over here. Yeah, right there. Then I've got... Oh, that's caterium. Okay. Never mind. Well, that's good. I got caterium over there. I thought that was coal. And then I can go... I think I have sulfur close by too now. I think. Yeah. No, I had yeah, 2 iron, 1 copper, and then limestone. That was all I had. So none of these are close by. God, of course, sulfur is never close by. Why would it be? But I don't. And the thing with these miners too is I don't need a whole lot. Like, I really don't even need 4 of them. The only reason I would need 4 is if I'm gonna mass produce stuff with loads of iron, but I don't need it. Like, I really only need 1 because these belts, they feed so fast. This miner feeds so fast, it feeds 120 per minute, which is a shit ton. But I've got it. This one's a lot more organized. I took a lot more time building this layout, so now I have a lot more space to work with. But basically the same stuff still. So this time I've got iron ingots. I need to find copper. I need to bring that in. but I've got the iron, I got the limestone. It's coming into iron ingots and then being pushed over here. Nope. They use power, but the problem with the power cycle is I've turned it off. So if I open up this and I go to advanced, you'll notice that I have everything. It doesn't cost me anything to do the stuff that I need. And that was because there was really no like method to the game. It was just, it's literally a building game. So I said, screw it. I'm just going to turn everything on. But I have the no power enabled. Other than that, I would have to run off of this, which in a sense it makes more sense to do and have power running off of it. But I have OCD horribly. So if I do power, I have to let's see. Some of them will use fuel too, by the way. So like I can do this. I have to have fuel for this to run it. And then some use nuclear power, so I have to bring in uranium, stuff like that. But the issue that I have is whenever stuff is placed, I have to run cables. Now I can organize the cables where they're clean, but like that's I don't like having cables just all over the place. To me it bugs the hell out of me. But it doesn't necessarily mean that I won't do it. I just prefer not to have cables running all over the place to power stuff. If they turn it into like a fuel based, I think that would be better. Now I can do stuff like this, so I can bring in a biomass burner and I can pump stuff into it, such as like leaves, wood, or biomass, which is technically a shredded leaf, primarily used for fuel and blah blah blah, because I read all that right. But or I could get mycelia, which is biomass is the lowest rate, but it's harder to get, even though it's literally just I would go over here and then I have leaves, and then I go back over here and put it in there. But I don't have anything running off of it. So that's literally all it is. It mulches it up and turns it into fuel, basically. But then I gotta have cables going from there to there. So I could use one of these and do the same thing. But I have to have a... I think it's a constructor that I have to use. Yeah. So if I do a constructor, then I can bring in the fuel from a source, or, you know, I haven't figured out how to actually get like a whole bunch of leaves and stuff just by themselves. There's a if I go over here, I can get a chainsaw and cut trees and stuff down. Just it's just a complicated setup to try to get a bunch of fuel to these. Right now they're just running. Like there's nothing hooked up to them. They just run. see. What do I need? I need copper. That's what I need. Bauxite. Catrium ore. I got that over there. And copper. Oh, sweet. I didn't realize it was that close by. See, this is why I moved over here, because now I don't have to worry about any of it. Dude, some people are nuts with it. Like, I can do it. I having OCD and ADHD, this game sucks. But I love building stuff because it occupies my mind. And shit like this happens, and I have a damn walrus in here, or whatever, the mutant eagle. Go away. So I'm gonna have to bring the copper up, which I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna bring the copper over there. And you know what? I'm only gonna do one. Let's do. I'll do a Mark III on this one. This will push more, a little bit quicker. Stupid. So there's one thing they need to fix, and it's whatever way you start attaching your belt is which way the belt's gonna go. So notice going left or right, and that's because I went from here to here, and I have to start from way over here from where it's coming from. I mean, essentially it makes sense, but you think they would make it a little easier and change the direction of the belt just by like a program or something, I don't know. But I have to do it this way. So I was married for 4 years. I usually don't talk about it just because it wasn't all that great. But between the time I got married, which was 2018, it's right when I started streaming, actually, I think. And we were good for the first 2 or 3 years. We were married for 4 years before we decided to split. Biggest reason, and I won't really get into too much of it just because if she were to ever see this, she's going to know that I'm talking about her, but I'm not going to get into it simply because I don't want other people to know either, but it doesn't really matter. Essentially, I found out she cheated on me during our marriage, and I don't deal with cheaters. Like, you cheat or lie to me, or you step on my toes the wrong way, it's a done deal. It doesn't matter who the hell you are. Like, I don't put up with it. So I found out that she was cheating on me, and that was in our 3rd year. And I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot and see how I feel about everything and all this stuff and blah, blah, blah. And once I found out what actually happened, there was more to the story apparently that I didn't know about. So I told her this is what's going to happen. So between 2018 and 2022 they were okay. They were okay years for me. There was really never anything that was wrong or bad or anything like that. And then I got into the last couple of years of trying to get the divorce finalized. Well, for almost 2 years, that became the downfall of my couple of years. Those were probably the worst. And not because she wasn't cooperating or I wasn't cooperating with anything. It was just such a hassle that it took a lot of time and energy out of me that I just didn't want to do anything anymore. And that's why I didn't stream. That's why I didn't do a lot of stuff that involved the stream. I thought about it and thought about doing it, but just never did. So 2023 to 2024, especially when COVID came through, that was, a shitty year for everybody, but we moved on, we got through it. And then 2023 was probably, I don't want to say my worst year, but that was the biggest fall that I had. I just didn't care for it. I wanted to get everything over with. Didn't have any motivation for work. And other than that, I never really had a bad year or a good year. I just had another year basically. Let's push you. Oh, you know what? Let's do this because I've already got 2 more belts there, so. Stupid. Well, that's good. I'm glad you come out and say that. That's one thing about, I think, Hen's Discord and my Discord is we both have the same mindset on just and don't ever feel sorry about talking about it. I don't talk about it because it wasn't a bad year. Nothing was a bad year or a good year. It was years that I was just trying to get through because of the situation that happened. Other than that, it didn't necessarily hurt me or bother me. Because after the 4th year of our marriage, I knew something was wrong. I'm a very intuitive person, and I know when something's wrong with another person, even if you don't say anything to me. And the only reason that I knew something was up with her is because the way she talked to me. And other than that, but yeah, it's yeah, I'm sorry you got to deal with that stuff. I mean, that's a shitty thing to go through, but you know, I'm glad that me and Hen can at least pull it together, and because our streams are so small, it makes it easier to interact with those people. And I think I can be in that same boat with you, where it's, if you find the right people that actually want to, you know, interact with you and talk, it makes things a lot better, whether you feel like it should or not. I know for me that if I can talk to people, especially people like Ken or his brothers, because I grew up with his entire family for years. Me and his middle brother played baseball together. Really? God. Fine. Alright, I guess we're not going that way. Still got that middle one I gotta deal with, but we're gonna do, let's do this. We're gonna do another constructor right here. I don't know if I actually finished what I was going to say, but I'm glad that you can jump into our chat. I would rather have people I can interact with. That's one of my biggest things, is I would rather have people that want to interact and even lurk. I don't care if people lurk. It doesn't bother me. Some people it does because they're just sitting there watching, but some people just don't want to talk. And yeah, it does. Everything happens for a reason. And it's a matter of how you come out on top with it. You have to make a purpose out of it for that reason to happen. Or you have to make purpose for that reason. You know, with what happened to your pops and all that, you got to make the outcome better. Like, nobody else is going to make it better for you. And I think that's an issue with a lot of today's society, and especially your generation, because, you know, I'm 12 years older than you. Hen's like 15 years. No, I think he's 40 something too, I think. God dang old man. But like your generation has got some weird people in it. Mine is on the verge of having the weird people, but I was an early millennial. I was in 92. So I kind of lucked out. I'm still very old school with a lot of stuff. but I adapt quickly. Your generation is just fucking weird. That's all I have to say. It's not even your generation. No, it is your generation. Your generation eats Tide Pods. Psycho people. Which I think Tide Pods is probably cleaner than this. This cleans my insides at least. Let's see. Let's do this. Logistics. These are going to be way too close together. But we're going to try it. Why does it always want to do weird stuff? It's all the damn Tide Pods they're eating, that's why. I don't understand it. Like I said, I'm still very old school. Like, and some people would look and be around me and not think that I really would be that way, but that's not what I want to do either. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. So now I want to do this. Bring out a splitter. And I want to turn this into ingots. No, 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 you're not even close to the right setup. Production. Smelter. That's what I need. That. I want copper ingots. The biggest thing that I honestly I could probably say is don't if you have something that you want to do, So, and this goes back into you wanting to stream. Don't hold back on it. Like, don't set yourself up to be afraid of it. Just do it. You know. So, I'm gonna announce this in this stream, whether 100 people see this later on. But so I work in a warehouse basically. I've worked for the last 15 years was kind of low end grunt work jobs, and I hate it. There was only one job that I actually liked, and it was a security job, not a security officer, but I did security installations for like access control. Like when you go to like a government building, you gotta scan a badge or something. I installed that stuff in a lot of banks, but I was not happy with the job. The job itself was fun, but the company I worked for was not. They didn't offer the stuff that I needed. So with all of that, I ended up leaving, and I went back to a kind of another low-end job and all that. And then I started doing my streams again, and in one of my streams, which I think it already got deleted because of the time frame that Twitch uses, I basically said to go after what you want to do, because streaming isn't necessarily what I want to do, but I know it's the most achievable for me. Now, is it going to success within the first year? Probably not. Second year, probably not. But it all depends on how I push that. What I'm going to get at is the fact that you have to give yourself the opportunity to grow. Because if you don't grow, or you don't give yourself the opportunity, you will never grow. Like, you can't. So I jumped back into the streams to try to help myself grow, because I'm tired of working for somebody. And that's the biggest thing I can say for you and anybody else your age, is just don't let something scare you off because people are telling you it can't happen or you're not going to be good at it. What else can I add to that? There's so many things you can do. And what I was going to tie into all of this is, so even though I'm doing streaming and I'm working for a grunt working low-end job, the one thing that I want to do, and it's going to be one of the biggest undertakings that I do, and I'm not going to announce anything in this stream of what I'm actually going to do, but I can tell you that I'm working on, like right now it's just brainstorming, and I'm probably going to tell it anyway because I can't really explain what's going to happen. But because I got into coding, I know development. I don't know it well enough, but I'm teaching myself. I've been teaching myself ever since I started 5M 4 years ago. So I understand it. And what's going to end up happening is my goal and my new business goal is to create my own game. A game like this. The difference is it's going to combine a bunch of different aspects to stuff like this, where I manufacture resources that come in, and there's going to be a lot of like base building, but it's going to go down into the depths of detail too. Like it's going to be hard. Like, it's going to cost me a lot of money. It's going to cost me a lot of time, a lot of people and manpower, which I don't have the money for. But Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos didn't get to where they were by sitting around. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to do this myself too. So my goal is basically building a game. I've already got the name for it. It's called Fourth Dimension Universe. And it's going to be a game similar to this, but the difference is I'm going to be able to jump into a car, which you can already do here too. But the difference is you're going to be able to gather resources. You're going to have to build a farm, make food. You're going to have to survive, watch your health, all the stuff that survival games have already tried to create, but there's going to be a lot more aspects to mine. And the reason nobody's done it is because it's going to take a lot of time. So to give you a perspective, GTA 5 has taken almost 10 million hours to create their game. GTA 5. That's not counting GTA 6 yet. GTA 6 is probably going to double that. It's probably going to be at 20 million hours with, 10,000 per employee. They have like 1,000 employees that are mass producing GTA 5. They're going to push to GTA 6. They're going to have to double that to do what GTA is doing, especially for PC, because the way that it's set up. So that's my ambition right now. Like that's my goal. Is I'm going to create a game that involves this type of structure where you build a manufacturing plant, but you also build a building and you basically recolonize your area. It's going to be the same map size, because I personally, this map apparently is huge. I'm assuming it probably extends all the way over here and down, which, yeah, where you can kind of see the coordinates change. It's a huge map, and I'm way down here in a very tiny person that the water it takes me a little bit to get over there, but it takes a little bit. But it's going to incorporate manufacturing, it's going to incorporate base building, harvesting resources, building crops, trying to build a sustainable life. It's going to take, I don't know if you've ever played Fallout 4. I love Fallout 4. All the Fallout games, when it comes to the nuclear apocalypse side, I love that. I played Fallout 4 for months. Built crazy contraptions with stuff. This, from what I did, is nothing compared to what I did in Fallout, because Fallout used a lot of different triggers and stuff that I got to the point where I actually got bored of the game, because I was like, I can't do anything else. Like, the game limits me from what I was trying to create. But that's going to be the biggest thing that I'm trying to push for. It's going to be hard as hell, but that's my goal. And you're going to deal with building stuff like this, building buildings, and then there's also going to be a level of terraforming like Minecraft. You're going to be able to build and cut down shapes of it, but it's going to take you, a couple hours, say, to like cut this little section out. It'll probably take you 45 minutes to an hour. And I'm going realistic. The game is going to be so big probably that companies will look at it and be like, your game is way too big. And then I'm going to throw out Call of Duty and be like, Call of Duty's 160 gigs. And you're allowing them out. But this day I get just to play. I haven't played Fallout 3. Fallout 4 is what I got into. Some people told me to play Fallout New Vegas. But if it doesn't have building like this or anything else, I don't really care for it. The biggest reason is because this occupies my brain and overloads my brain to the point that I can come up with some crazy shit in here. Just in this alone, I could come up with stuff. I mean, look at the simplicity of this. But in my head, this is very complex. And it's because I know what each machine's going to do now. So it's so overall, to answer your question and give you advice, just stick with something that you've already decided you want to do and go for it. If that's streaming, because me and Hen are pushing you to do it, do it. But if it's not what you want to do, I don't necessarily want to do streaming, and I don't want to work for who I work for, and I really don't want to create the game, but I do, because gaming is what I do. And it's what I like doing. It occupies me to no other satisfaction. And then there's days that I just get pissed off at it and don't want to. the biggest thing, and it's not that I can't do it or won't do it. It's just the fact that I know what it's going to take, and I have to go back to school, and I hate school. Whereas coding and all that stuff, gaming, I can teach myself how to do it. I hope. But the one goal that if I could do it is on my hoodie. NASA. If I could work for NASA, that's all I need. I don't even care if I'm a damn janitor at NASA. I'll clean the damn toilets just to be that close to a fucking rocket. My brother's girlfriend is, I don't know if she's an engineer or what she is, but she works on stuff with I think it's SpaceX, which is it SpaceX or I don't remember who she works for. But she works with some top secret stuff where it's cool to think about it. And she took my brother to go watch one of her launches, but they had to postpone it like 4 different times. And I'm like, there's something about rockets and just, it's just, please do. Get me into fucking SpaceX. I'll take it. It doesn't even have to be NASA. Just get me into SpaceX. Something with rockets and just pure raw power. But that's my advice to you and your generation is just go for what you want to do. Like mine is building a game that no other gaming company has made because it's hard. It's going to take a lot of time and manpower to build what I want, but I know it's doable. It's just it's going to take some time to try to come up with something like that. All right, now let's do production. Now I can do constructor. That's what I'm hoping for. Like I was sitting here earlier before I even went live, and I was talking to or I was using Copilot, the Windows AI chat, and was like using it to kind of create the detail that I wanted. And even the co-pilot was like, this is an insane feat that you're going to try to accomplish. Of course, you know, Chat GPT and Copilot and all the AI chats will never down talk you. And even it was starting to give me like lists of how to go about it. And it's going to take me, you know, close to probably 10 years to build it. And I'm going to be, you know, 43. But it's going to take me longer than that because it's going to cost me a fuck ton of money too. And I have to find people that are going to be willing to freelance it first and then get into the actual construction of the game. But I'll have to I'll post it on the Puller Plays Discord on like the outcome of what I plan to do. And I can tell you that the doubt from people are going to hit, and that's what's going to kind of drop me down a little bit, but I have to remember why I'm doing it. And it's because there's no other game like this. Like this game is about as close to survival and building that I can get to without creating it myself. But I don't like the concept of this. It's not detailed enough for me. I don't like square buildings. I hate building in squares. Which I think a lot of games build in squares, and I hate it. And that's just because of the simplicity and design to make it happen. Really? God dang it. It's just not high enough. I really don't want to build the walls up higher. But I might have to in order to make this work. Okay, I'll do that. I'll focus on that later. So now I want to do copper cable. Just gonna go through there, and then I want this to be, and I want this to be. See, and I need to split that too. Actually, nope, that's good. Never mind. I don't have to change anything. Well, if you get rich before I do, by the time I decide to start like trying to put this in motion, the good thing is I've got a couple people that already know coding, so I can already start pushing the realm of it. It's just because I've got people that know coding. I've already got 3 friends, basically family members, that, you know, him, his brother, and his little brother all do music. So I've already got soundtracks that could be made for the game, which essentially leads into quality recording for certain things, because when even in my detail of what I want to do with the game is I'm not going to use any animated sounds. All the stuff that I do is going to be realistic, from actual gunshots to explosions, and then the explosions themselves will kind of be edited a certain way where it sounds like a nuclear bomb going off, basically. That's going to be the hard part. But I know that there's stuff that I'm going to be able to do. I know what it's going to take to get there. But it's going to be the biggest thing that's going to cost me to get there is money. Well, I have no more room for this. He's such a sucker for doing that too. I think that's one of the coolest things he's put in there is having puller coins. And I like when he made me a mod again, because I was a mod with my other Twitch account, which was Burkerito Gaming before Burkerito 1 Gaming came. So I had to have him put me back into all of it. And by that time, I started seeing this thing about Henneth puller coins, and I was like, what is all this stuff? Like, what are you doing? Like, you're literally creating addicts out of these people. And then I started realizing how much more fun it was for people to interact with this stuff. And that's one thing that I want to get back to, is because whenever me and him can do co-streaming, then we're going to do stuff like that. We're going to have like coins and stuff to where you guys will be able to like make us compete against each other with stuff, which is going to make it even more fun for people. Give me like 5 minutes and I will be right back. Maybe. Now all of a sudden my stuff doesn't want to work anymore. Sweet. Alright, I'll be right back. Never mind. I may have to call it because everything is dying on me. Like, everything. Not just when my headphones just went out. My game stopped working. Where's my FPS? What's it doing right now? Go figure. It's tanked. Like, it's sitting at 6. What the hell is happening? I can't even hear the game anymore. My headphones died. And I use wired headphones, but I use a wireless transmitter. But they died. Sweet. Love technology. Technology. Fucking weird. I'll be right back though. I'm still gonna play, but I gotta go to the bathroom. That's one good thing that's good with Logitech. Logitech always has good batteries. I mean, that's what I use in this mouse. That's what I use in this keyboard. And my keyboard's wireless. A lot of like gamers will tell you don't use wireless, but I've never had an issue with Logitech. But these stupid things were like $10 off Amazon, which is nice because what I use is I use these in-ear monitors, and mainly because it's easier for me, and to me it looks cleaner. Like, I don't mind having headphones on my head, but after 3 hours and 45 minutes, this is really uncomfortable a lot of the time. So I don't wear these as much as I probably should, but I prefer those because one, in my opinion, they sound better, and I hear a lot more detail with those, especially because they're jammed inside my earways. Versus those are Turtle Beaches. You know, I pushed you over to Logitech because I love Logitech stuff, but these aren't bad. This was kind of a whim buy, I guess. I didn't really have a plan to stream when I bought those, so I didn't really care. I don't know if I can do that. Could work. No. It's too much styling getting through it. I don't like it. At least those isolate, so that's what I like. I can't hear the game and it pisses me off now. I think I've got everything done the way I want though for now. But I think I'm going to call it for tonight. And that's mainly because my GPU is not happy right now. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. Like, I never have an issue. And it'll spike. It'll jump up to like 120 and then drop back down to like 5 or 6. So there may be an update that needs to happen, but I'll check that. But anyway, appreciate you coming out, Wooski, as always. We'll see. I'm gonna see, and that's the other thing. When I get to an affiliate place, I'll be able to incorporate where you can do commands like that. I do have a command already. I tried to get Hen to do it, and you can try it too, and I don't know if it actually does what it's supposed to, but I'm not 100% sure how it works yet. If you do exclamation point replay, it should automatically create a replay during my Twitch like playbacks and stuff. It will it'll basically do this. And I need to fix this too, but that's not even on the right screen. You can't see it. Let me go back here. Yeah. See, it'll do that. So that it's supposed to be a cutaway for a replay. But I don't know where it goes. I don't know if it immediately just saves to my Twitch as a clip, or if it's. In fact, I'll look real quick since you did it. Do it again. I want to see if it actually goes through my stream. I don't think I've got it set up that way. I'm supposed to, where you guys can clip replays too. And then when you do the replay like you just did, it's supposed to come up as a replay on the stream itself. Yeah. So when you do exclamation replay, it'll automatically send a replay to my stream. So if you see something that you think was cool and I can't get to it, and you find that it was cool to do, you can do it as well. And it actually is supposed to save to my computer after it's done. Which I don't think I set that up because security reasons. Because that's a very open door for hackers to get into. But I want to see if it actually saved it though. One more time. Send it again one more time. I need to. I tried to test this the other day and I don't think it did it, but Now all of a sudden I have 4 clips in here that weren't by me. I think I'm a lot more intrigued by this thing now than I thought I was going to be. That's cool. That's fucking cool. So I did set it up. So it saves the clips. Shh, we're not going to tell people that. I'm just going to delete this entire stream after now. Those are only for special people. I'll probably put like commands and stuff like in the Discord where you have to do it through the Discord so it can be monitored quicker. But I can easily shield what happens in the chat very quickly. All I gotta do is hit one button. I can stop the entire chat. So, but that's why I also have an external hard drive, so I don't have to worry about that. It's still cool though. I didn't think it actually worked, but your replay saved to my computer. That's yeah. Cool. That makes me happy. Delete all those. Get out of here. No, I can't because they're all being used now. Whatever. But anyway, I appreciate you coming out, man. I know Hen's the same way, and you're our pro chatter. You're the only one that engages with us throughout the streams. Socks, you know, he occasionally comes around, but I think he's younger than you. I think Hen said he was like 16, 17, something like that. And then there's a few other people in his that I'm trying to get some people over to the Discord on mine, but it's just I don't use the Discord like Hen does, but I do have several of them that I use occasionally for a lot of other stuff. But this with mine, it's not like his. But appreciate you coming out. Even though you're the only one here, do me a favor real quick. I'm gonna send this over. Tell me if that link is working. It's supposed to be set up as there's no expiration on it, but somebody told me that it said it expired. God, I can't talk now. I need to drink enough. I need to drink more. Oh, now my FPS goes up. Now it's sitting at like 99, 101. That's good. Wonderful. Chances are the link may work for you because you're already a part of the Discord, so it may just direct you straight to the Discord. Okay, cool. Well, it still may be because you're already a part of it, but cool. Anyway, anybody else that jumps in after the stream, checks us out at the end of... Oh, it did? Oh, sweet. Okay. I don't even have Discord pulled up, so I didn't even see it. Nice. All right. But anyway, appreciate everybody coming out. Any lurkers that joined, appreciate you guys too. Wooski, as always, you're always welcome on the streams no matter what, because one, you're a moderator and I need you to watch people's bullshit when it comes out. But for everybody else, you guys can always hit my link tree. Check out the link tree itself. It'll take you all to the social media platforms that I have currently. I'm currently streaming with Twitch and YouTube. Working my way to get back to TikTok and X, and we'll get there. Family will get there. B1G family will always come out on top somehow. But appreciate you guys, especially when you come in the future and check this out. Make sure you hit that follow button. And all the good stuff that come with these streams. You're always welcome in the community, and also Polar Plays. You can go check him out. Let's search up Polar Plays on Twitch. I'm always probably going to shout him out at the end of my streams just because Me and him are close, and this is something we're both doing just because we like entertaining other people. So appreciate everybody, and you guys have a safe night if you guys are going out, even though it's 11 o'clock, 9 o'clock for some others. But you guys be safe going out, and we will see you guys again probably tomorrow. You guys have a good night.
Go on ahead. Let's get to a base.
All right. Get it good on base, get it going, you know what I mean?